Crashing with Friends Podcast.
Jazz hands. Welcome to Crashing with Friends Podcast, episode 100. At home, like and subscribe if you're listening, watching, wherever you're at. We got Spotify, we got Apple Podcasts, is that whatever that's called. We're everywhere, man, other than just YouTube. But yeah, let's go ahead and just hop right into it. Episode 100. Caleb, right into intros, man. We got Caleb.
Woo! 100 episode. I'm here.
We got Connor.
What's that?
We got Kyle.
100.
100, man. Episode 100, man. Give me your best, like hip hop. Episode 100, man. Give me your best one right now, Kyle.
It's episode 100, man.
So white. So white.
I don't know if I want to go that route.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You trying to tell me it's not like
the
white
latest
people?
hits. Episode 100.
Yeah, that's more like that needs like more like
a radio DJ.
Yeah, he's more like.
We're here with episode 100.
100.
Yeah, and then you need like some female orgasm voices and stuff like that in the background. Episode 100. Oh my. Coming at you. Stuff like that.
And then the other wacky sound effects.
Throwing random other sound effects. Boing. Episode 100. 100 years, 100 episodes. All right. Let's hop right into it, shall we? All right. Caleb, how's your week going, bro?
Pretty good. Got to go to not St. Louis, the other way, Kansas City. So that was fun. Just went up there for a little banjo meeting. Went to the main event. It's pretty cool. It's like a grown-up Chuck E. Cheese. They got a zip line there, and then they got the rope bridge and arcade games, skee ball, lots and lots of the alcohol, and pool. I didn't realize how good I was at pool until I started playing people that never played pool before. So I was happy. Like I was on a streak. Like teaching them and beating them. It was just a fun time.
Hell yeah.
It was there was definitely a handicap on. So
was like 80% of your trip there just zip line?
I did it once, and then it was like $15 or $20 per time you did it. I'm like, I don't want to keep doing this.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It was. I should have just spent I think it's like $150, and you get all the tokens that you want, and zip line, the rope bridge, and laser tag, and whatever else they had there. But I'm like, I don't want to spend $150 just to not do this with people I really care about, and
Yeah.
So, I mean, no, I like my coworkers.
You ever watch that show, I Think You Should Leave?
No, what is that about?
Well, it's just a sketch show, but
okay.
there's one sketch where it's like a dating show, like Bachelor,
okay,
there's
yeah.
Bachelorette, and it comes down between like these two guys, and she tells one of them like I just don't know if we gel that much, and then she goes to the other guy, and he's like, you just spent your entire time on the zip line. It shows a montage of him just going on the zip line. He's fast eating every meal. He won't answer a question. He's like, let's go get the zip line.
I think I know what show you're talking about. Yeah, just really awkward, goofy guy does. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I do want to watch that. That's funny. But yeah, that is 100% me if it was free.
Zip lines are the shit, man.
Oh yeah,
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Back when they had what was it called? The water hole in Joplin. It was just a water park that was open for like 6 months, but too many people got like sliced and diced on the slides and stuff like that.
It happens.
I think one person died, maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good run for the time it was open. But man, it was awesome. My brother busted his lip to where you could see the teeth going in his like lower lip.
Jesus.
Yeah. What was funny is he did that, and then he was over we were in the chairs, the little tanning chairs, and like holding like a bloody towel up to his face, And then all of a sudden, here comes a teenager, and it's like, here's, you sign this? It's like it's like, hey, don't sue us, type of thing.
No
waiver.
refunds.
That's gross, dude.
Yeah, it was messed up. I had a lot of fun. They had a zip line there.
Did they?
That was my thing.
Hell yeah.
Anytime I go to Eureka Springs, I'm ziplining. You know, it's just a fun time. It's just a fun time. I like watching people get like stuck out there because you know it's safe, but you know then having to watch the guy climb out there and bring him back is I always think that's kind of funny. I mean, it sucks for them, but I mean it's a good workout and they enjoy their work, but. You know, just like don't slow down when you're up there because then you'll be stuck up there for 15-20 minutes, hanging above a pretty deep valley. But yeah, that was my week. You know, it was,
See,
pretty
every
good.
time I think about zip lines, I always wanted to do one really bad. And then I watched that Tiger King show, and that one dude, you remember that one dude had no legs on that Tiger King show?
No legs.
Yeah, because he was ziplining and the zip line gave out. And he fell like super far and then he got like partially paralyzed, remember? And then, like, during the rehab, he lost feeling in his legs or whatever, lost his legs, and then had to get, like, fake legs or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like I might remember that vaguely different. I feel like he had so much pain or something like that, and he said it was going to take years for him to rehabilitate, and he just said, fuck it. Cut him off.
Yep.
I think he was just like, if it's quicker to just go ahead and cut him off, do that.
Right. Well, it doesn't matter how he fucking got him cut off. I just remember that he fell from a zip line.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't doubt it in Florida. I mean, it's always raining, and that rain's always a little bit more salty than normal. But I don't doubt like the things rusting. So yeah, the maintenance is very important. I agree with you 100% on that, Kyle.
You know, fuck Carol Baskins though.
yeah. Fuck that bitch. That bitch, Carol Baskin.
Well, I guess I'm not like, I wouldn't be like too into like trying to do a zip line, but you ever see those mountain coasters?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, those look so much fun. Like one you can control like the brake on and stuff.
Yeah, those look like, man, you could really eat some shit.
Oh yeah. You probably could.
Yeah.
You break the brake off, just like, nope.
Well, that's a good run.
Time to see how fast this thing can go.
Bob and weave.
Cool runnings, man.
I don't have to pee anymore.
Rest in peace, John Candy.
Oh yeah.
Connor, how's your week going, man?
It's been a good week. I watched all the Fantastic Beasts movies.
Nice.
So yeah, now I know where to find them.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good.
As someone who's never watched them, like, would you recommend them to me?
I wouldn't say go out of your way to watch them,
Right.
by
All
any
right.
means. But if you're like, wanting to get back into the world of Harry Potter, but don't want to watch the Harry Potter movies specifically, then it's kind of fun to watch.
Yep.
They really lean on the nonverbal magic a lot, which is I think a drawback a little bit.
Drawback.
Because then it's just a light show for the most part.
I would have. That'd be a lot better if everyone was just going stupefy, 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 stupefy.
I mean,
Dude from Disturbed comes in stupefy.
if you just watch the Fantastic Beasts movies and not the Harry Potter movies, you wouldn't realize that the green is the killing curse and that the red is the stupefy. Like, you wouldn't understand that.
Yeah.
And I think that is a little bit of a drawback, but overall, the characters are fun. The Newt Scamander guy, he is interesting because of the whole using animals as well as magic.
Yeah.
Kind of gives him an advantage in a lot of ways. So I don't know. It's kind of fun, but not something you need to go out of your way to watch.
Sure.
So, but yeah, that was good. Been watching Dragon Ball Z Kai still. I got through Cell.
Nice.
I'm at the very end of Final Fantasy 16. I beat Ultima once, so I got to beat him a second time.
Yeah.
And it's my birthday today. So
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Happy birthday.
Episode 100.
It's my birthday.
Nobody likes you when you're 32, Connor.
No. I'm halfway to 64.
Yeah.
Yep, sure are.
Yeah.
What's the main what's the difference between Kai and regular Dragon Ball Z? Because
They just cut out a lot of the nonsense.
Yeah, okay.
They cut out a lot of filler,
Okay.
and yeah, they just make it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like for anyone that's watched like the original Dragon Ball Z show, you know like how much time there is in between. Finally, something is happening. Yeah. You know, especially when you're watching the Frieza fight.
Oh yeah, you go weeks before fucking Goku gets Super Saiyan.
The Frieza fight, like between Goku and Frieza, lasts like 60-something episodes.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, and they try to make it as close to the comic as possible.
Do they? Okay, that's cool. That's very cool.
So yeah,
it's worth. I mean, it's not bad. It's worth watching.
Yeah,
but if you're someone that just wants to go back and rewatch all the cool stuff and not have to sit there and watch every single bit of it, Kai is what you're. Yeah, Kai is where it's at.
Yeah.
Did they add any more animation, or is it just strictly original and just cut out the pieces?
I feel like some of the animation has been redone in some way.
Yeah, it seems like they enhanced some color and stuff.
Did they?
In some ways, but
that's fair.
They don't make it widescreen or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah. Pre HD. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Season 2 is when it gets HD.
Yep.
But yeah, it's really good. I would say Dragon Ball Super is where it's at, though.
Oh yeah,
it's way better than Z ever was. But that's neither here nor there.
Freaking love Superman.
Yeah.
I mean, not only did I think it was a better show all around, but it had the better outro songs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, for sure, way better.
Like every few episodes, it switches it up, and you get 1, 2, 3, I'm hungry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I love that shit.
Yeah, me too.
I get down to that.
Nice.
But yeah, there's gonna be a big UFC fight tonight, so I'm stoked for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, in the next week we're gonna be training for a doubles tournament. So
nice.
August 27th,
I want to say
at McClelland in Joplin. There's gonna be a doubles tournament. If anybody wants in, from 10 to 2.
Okay.
I think, right, something like that.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
Oh yeah, you will. Good luck. That's a prediction. That's gonna happen.
Kyle, how's your week going?
It's been pretty good, man. I've been on vacation for the last week.
Nice.
Didn't do a lot, man. I played Final Fantasy 16 almost the whole time, and now I'm right before Odin. I'm about to fight him. I started Assassin's Creed Unity, and I've been playing through that. That is really, really good. The graphics for that game are just like through the roof. It's like this game came out a long time ago, like I think 2016 or something like that, 2015, something like that.
Yeah. But
the graphics are so good, it could have been made today. The only knock on it is some of the character models don't look the best, but the world itself is like beautiful. It's so crazy. It's one of the last like good Assassin's Creeds before they went to like the RPG system. So it's really cool. Me and Anakin also went to Smashing Pumpkins concert. We went to that Wednesday night.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really awesome. They were playing with Interpol. It was one of the first in this band called Rival Sons that I wasn't really a big fan of, but it was Anakin's first rock concert. So that was pretty awesome. It was also his first experience with a woman with a beard.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
You don't see him very often, but yeah, you sent me a picture and it was a full on. She had more facial. She had your beard. She had your beard.
Lower part of the beard, at least.
Yeah,
The lower part.
yeah.
Yeah. It started chin, like at the chin strap line, or right at the chin, cut line. And then it was just all beard on the neck. And it was like full beard. And Anakin kept
it just kept going like, Dad, what the fuck?
He was just so caught off guard, and I was just like, dude, son, the older you get, the more and more you're just gonna see this.
Listen, it is off-putting the first time you see it. It's because it's really bewildering.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
They used to put those people in the circus, man.
They put themselves in the circus, Jackson.
For real.
Yeah, it was a job they applied for. They just had the qualifications.
No, back in the day, Connor, that was the job they could get.
I just told him.
No one was gonna be like, "We're not gonna hire you to work the cash registers." People will be like, "What the fuck, man?"
You dress for the job you want.
I told Anakin, I was like, hey man, some people that's just like that's just what they want to do is they want to grow a beard. Like there's nothing wrong with it, dude. It's just facial hair. It's like whatever. Like that's what they want to do.
Wrong with it. We live in a day and age of like do whatever you want as long as it's not hurting me.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
That's kind of what I was trying to tell Anakin. I was like, I was like, is this really bugging you that much, dude? And he's just like, no, Dad, but I just don't know how to understand like how it happens. And I'm just like, I don't know either, son.
Yeah.
Why do people have unibrows? And why don't they shave them off?
It's just how it happens, son.
Some girls just get facial hair, man.
Yeah.
But we were at a rock concert, and that's what he kept bringing up the whole concert. Like in between songs, he'd be like, "Dad," and I'm like, and then one point she looked back at us, and I'm like, "God dang it, son! What have you done to me?" I want to just grab his head and point it right to her and go, "Look at this." He had a really good time. I had a really good time. I had never seen Smashing Pumpkins live. Billy Corgan still can just sing so well, man. Halfway through, they had like a really funny bit about Walmart because it's pretty much the birthplace of Walmart's down there in Rogers and Bentonville, that area. And they had some good bits about Walmart. But man, they played like 20 songs, dude. It was insane.
Damn.
It was insane. Yeah.
That's what's up.
And the messed up part is it was like the World is a Vampire tour or whatever. And
They didn't play that?
of course they played it.
Oh, okay.
But the weird thing is they played that song like 3/4 of the way through. Yeah. So after they played that, dude, like almost half the crowd walked out. They were just like, okay, we heard what we want, peace. And I'm like, wow, if the tour is called that, why wouldn't you put that at the end? But they played Zero at the end, which is a freaking fat choice.
You play the song, but then you got to play more encores, you know?
Yeah.
To be honest, I was a little bit bummed that Incubus went with, what was the song they went for their last song? Drive?
Something
Like that,
yeah.
whatever tomorrow. Yeah, that song. I was like, that's such a lame song to go out on for the last song. Go something where everyone's going to go freaking nuts, you know? That's what I want.
Right. It was really good. I had a really good time. Interpol was one of the main reasons I wanted to go, though. I love Interpol.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The lead singer, his voice sounded perfect live, which was great. You know, that amphitheater though really makes everybody sound like they should sound. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's
good.
Nice.
If you're from where I sat on the lawn, you know, it was equalized very good, you know.
Right.
I could hear everything.
Yeah. I really can't recommend that theater or that amphitheater enough. Yesterday, I went canoeing in Miami, Oklahoma, dude, at this place called the Blue Hole. And I pulled up, dude, and it's like this old shanty like house, and I was just so confused. Like, this doesn't look like a place you'd go canoeing. And sure enough, the guy walked down and he's like, hey, here's the money. And like, it was cheap and stuff. So whatever. We walk down there. We go down to the place. He's like, give me this huge direction list. He's like, all right, you go down around this corner, then you'll see two cabins, and then you'll see a couple stoves with like a steeple on top, you know, like for, you know, like a smoker. And I was like, okay. And then I never saw it. And then I just started seeing a bunch of small versions of it. So I was like, okay, this is what he's talking about. You see a bunch of like grills. That's what he said, is grills. There's a bunch of them. There's so many grills.
A bunch of grills that we just left there for people to grill on.
And dude, it was
you see them
crazy.
at every like picnic creek areas.
So we get there and he's like, what time did I tell you we're going to open? I'm like, you told me 10, dude. And he's like, okay, I'll be down there in a second. So me and Anakin get down there, and already I'm starting to think like, this is just a weird environment. This is all really weird. Like nobody's here. It was so weird, man. And we get there, I turn my car off. The car, I noticed that it doesn't like, none of the lights pop on when I open the door. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I try to turn it back over. Nothing works, dude.
Oh,
It was zero electricity. Like, I was like, this is weird. Okay.
this is starting to turn into like a Ron Turn
no
situation.
kidding.
Exactly. That was going through my brain. And I started looking around. I was like, Anakin, get in the car and just stay in the car. And I went to the front, popped the hood, noticed that one of my brake cables Like the road to get down there was hardcore, dude. It was like so many. You know when you see a road that's had really bad flooding and there's big divots.
Oh yeah,
out of the yeah. That's how it was the whole way. And it was like a windy road, and it was just freaking me out. But during that, it must have jostled my battery.
Yeah,
and part of it like broke. So I looked at it and I was like, man, I'm gonna get some jumper cables and try to make it arc or whatever. And it started my car up. So I was like, sweet, let's go canoeing then. Because I knew that I would be able to recreate that. So I recreated it like 4 or 5 times. Like, all right, Anakin, let's just keep trying this over and over again. And it worked, so we went canoeing. So, but before that, like the guy finally gets down there, and this is like, I'm not even joking, 30 minutes later. So he made us just sit there for like 30 minutes.
Good
Gets
guy.
down there, he's by himself, and he's like, oh, hey, help me freaking throw these freaking canoes up on this freaking canoe rack thing. I'm like, seriously, dog? Okay, whatever, man. I guess I'll help you. And I go start helping him, and they're not strapped. So he's like, and just starts going, oh, the kids didn't know what they were doing. The boys didn't know what to do. And I was like, oh my, okay, son. And I guess I kept looking at it going, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, all right, pull this strap, dude. And I look at the strap, and in my head, I think, that thing's going to break whenever I pull it. Because it was like, you could tell it was like really frayed and thin rubber. Instantly, dude, I start to pull it, whap, hits me in the chest. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. And he's like, you don't look like you're okay. And I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, let's just get this on here, man. Let's just go. And 30 minutes later, we finally get everything strapped together. 30 more minutes later, we get to the place where he's going to drop us off. And it happens to be at the disc golf course in Baxter Springs. And that's like where I hit that ace. So that instantly made me happy because, hey, there's the spot. But we get in the water, and right before, like, we start going, and we have a magnificent time.
Good. Good.
Cool.
Just a lot
From there,
of
it
work
was
to
great,
get
but
there.
it took an hour and a half to get there from the time that the allotted time he said, yeah, we'll do it at 10.
You, yeah.
11:30.
Saw like one of the most majestic bald eagles I've ever seen flying right in front of me and Anakin, and it was just like full spread wings, and it was just right in front of us, and it just kind of stayed in front of us for a lot of the trip. We'd just be like, hey, there it is again, there it is again. There. Saw a bunch of sick cranes and stuff.
Yes.
Anakin kept thinking he was seeing like albino alligators, and I was like, no, dude, that's foam. We'd get up to it to be foam, and then I would say, I wonder what kind of microbes are living inside there, and maybe a whole habitat.
Microbes.
Yep. But that's been my week, man. He kept telling us like, hey, when you come back through, check out my bear. I killed a bear, and I lived in Alaska. I managed 400 Hiltons. You should get into that if you ever want to get your life started.
Oh my God.
And he's like, you can just move around from Hilton to Hilton to Hilton if you're a manager. And I'm like, okay, man. And he's like, my daughter's 38 years old. She played tennis. She was the best around the area in Miami, Oklahoma. She might even be better than all the dudes. And then he's like, but I really don't care about that. And then he's like, my son, he's like, he was in the military. He's a Marine. Did I tell you my daughter's 38 and played tennis? And I'm like, dude,
Good God.
Just want to talk to you about everything underneath the sun.
yeah. He's like, look how skinny my dog is. Her name's Lemon. She's got ringworm. She's also got hookworm or something like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
She got the hookworm from me.
yeah. And yeah, dude. And then I had to sit in the truck next to a dog, and I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks, man.
My dog's going to die soon, probably, because I can't do anything about the worms.
Y'all mind if I ride with you down the river?
When I come to pick you guys up, my dog might be dead. I have to pull worms out of her butt.
Did you invite him to the podcast?
I was going to. He's like, next time, bring some friends. I'm like, okay, man, I'll bring some friends. He's like, come check out the stuffed bear next time you come back through. I'm like, and he's like, did you know moose used to have ivory teeth? And I'm like, man. And his eyes were abnormally blue. Like they were, like he was in Dune. You guys ever seen Dune? Like how blue their eyes are?
Yeah, yeah.
Really blue.
This guy was like 78 years old, dude. And I'm like, how are your eyes this blue, man? What the fuck is happening? Jackson, how's your week?
Oh, man, it's been pretty good, dude. Been playing that Spider-Man remastered more because I thought, I was like, all right, I beat it. And as soon as I beat it, I was like, wait a minute, there's all this DLC that I never even played before. So, been playing that. I played, completed like the part 1 DLC, like about Black Cat. Is that her name? Uh-huh. Yeah. completed the first part of that, and I just started the second part. But first part was pretty good. It was all right. I feel like there wasn't really any challenging fights at all up until like the very end, and then you got those dudes with the Gatling guns. And the first time I saw it, I wasn't ready for it. I was like, "What? They got Gatling guns?" So they messed me up the first time, but not since, man. Not since. But yeah, I love that Spider-Man remastered game. It's so good. Other than that, a whole lot of nothing really, for the most part. Just been playing, like, I mean, I play a bunch of other games, but it's like nothing new, you know? Yeah. Deep Rock Galactic, MLB The Show. Oh, I will say this. I got my first that MLB The Show game, got my first in the park home run or whatever.
Just a bunch of errors from the defense or what?
No, just one big one from the right field. I like shot a kind of like I don't know, it was just like a little lobber out there, and the dude that was gunning for it tried to do a diving catch, and he missed it, and so it just went all the way back to, like, basically just settled right up against the wall, and he had to run all the way back after getting up from the dive, and so I was just all the way around. I was like, I am not stopping. This is the one time I'm going to get it if I get it, and sure enough, I got it.
Hell yeah.
I was stoked when I got it. I was like, fuck yeah. I almost kind of felt like, I don't need to play this anymore now. I've done all the stuff I wanted to do. But nah, I got to get all the all-time records, like, you know, for just like a single player, you know. I got to get like 30,000 hits, some shit like that. I got to get a bunch of hits, a bunch of home runs, a bunch of steals. I want to own the record book.
Nice.
Cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much been my week.
So it's episode 100. So
100.
Let's just do some ideas that we've always wanted to do. Let's make a list if you want, Jackson.
Make a list.
Yeah, we can make a Mount Rushmore if you want. We can do whatever the heck you want, Jackson.
Oh shit. Here's a deep discovery on noise rock. I'm not gonna play guess through that. So the chainsaw method is you try to make the guitar noise sound as awful as possible. But man, I don't know, dude. Let's do another Mount Rushmore with more national monuments thrown in there. But
okay,
what's a good category?
I don't know. What's on the top of your head?
Male porn stars. I couldn't even fill up the Mount Rushmore.
I don't know any male porn stars besides Ron Jeremy, and I've never seen any porn he's been in.
Yeah,
that's true. I've never seen any porn he's been in, but I know
I've
who
seen him
Ron
on a lot
Jeremy
of like
is.
VH1 shows back in the day.
A lot of cameos, you know.
Yeah, I've seen him in a lot of cameo positions. But I don't know. Okay, so not male porn stars. Definitely not that.
Okay.
I don't know. Some of y'all throw some topics out. Don't leave me to my devices. I'll throw awful stuff out there.
Okay.
I'll say the worst thing possible just for a laugh for myself. So
since we're playing Baldur's Gate 3, if you were in a position to choose a class in real life, as far as like, you know, wizard, rogue, whatever, what would you do in real life? What would you pick?
Okay.
And would you have any special skills?
Ah, man.
I really like being a paladin.
Yeah.
Because I like having the ability to do a lot of damage if I need to, but also to heal my friends.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I've mainly done in a ton of RPGs that allows me to heal my friends and stuff. I'm usually the healer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy being the healer, especially like
It's fun.
Overwatch, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I really got a kick out of making sure my friends stayed alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what I would be as a healer that can also do some fat DPS.
Yeah.
A little bit of both, a little hybrid. Not really great neither, but pretty good in some.
Yeah. I like that. When I played World of Warcraft, I was either a paladin or a priest, and you know, it's just, you know, you got to play more because you were healing, so it's pretty fun. I get that.
Do you go sword or do you go hammer or mace or what?
Well, I really liked what I was doing with a hammer on Baldur's Gate. So I liked the hammer. Yeah, the hammer just has more bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Some crushing force.
Crushing force, yeah. I also need a really cool shield.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That'd be pretty intimidating coming up against somebody that can just constantly heal himself and he's carrying a big ass hammer. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Bye.
I would just try to get as close to Legolas as possible. You know, go Elven, go archery. What?
Yeah.
There's a specific thing they call it. What is it called in? It's just called hunter or huntsman, something like that.
Oh, also my race would be what are those lizard people from Skyrim?
Argonians?
Argonians.
Yeah,
Argonians.
Argonians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be an Argonian. I always thought those guys were badass.
Yeah.
But I'd want one of the Argonians that has like the really big spines.
Oh, yeah.
That go on like the side of his head all the way down to the back. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that has to do with their fertility. So the bigger the spines, the more fertile
Oh sure,
you are.
yeah. I'm looking
Absolutely.
I'm looking to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
I've been really refraining
What's
myself.
going on?
I've been really like refraining myself from playing Skyrim again.
Yeah, don't do that. Play
For the
something
past-
different.
I know.
Yeah.
For like over a year now, I've been thinking about Skyrim, and it's like, man, I would like to just blow through that game again one of these days.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
My favorite part was the just the underground and like the old dwarven city in there. I haven't played it in years, but when I did, I liked hanging out under there and just looking at all the different plants and life that was below the wherever it was. But yeah, it was always a fun part. With the elves that were like mutilated.
Blind, yeah.
That was a pretty fucked up story.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm glad those dwarves are dead.
Yeah,
forget
they were
the name of
enslaved
the-
and stuff.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the DLC on Skyrim, but the one that was like dealt with vampires, and it gave you the ability to turn into a vampire and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That was my favorite like portion of the game.
Nice. What race and stuff like?
Oh yeah.
He's an archer and
So
Well,
what race though?
Elf. I think
Well,
is
I'm
what he
talking
said.
D&D. If we're going Skyrim,
We're not.
Just-
No,
We're just throwing out any race. Dude.
Yeah.
just throwing out any race. I want to be black. I want to be black, man.
Okay.
I'm similar. I'll be a dark elf.
Because apparently white guys can't talk hip hop. So
I'll be a rogue elf. Just something real tiny. Really stealthy, just stabbing the crap out of people's Achilles heels. I think that'd be real fun to do. If we were in a situation where I needed to stab people in the ankles, that's what my name would be, Ankle Biter.
nice.
So you're saying kind of like a halfling then?
Yeah, whatever the smallest race is.
Okay.
Like
Because
this-
normally elves are
Got
like
dwarfs.
taller.
Oh yeah. I was thinking like Keebler elf is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dwarves,
But I guess,
halflings,
Gnome. There we
Gnomes.
go.
Gnomes.
Oh,
That's
a
what I-
gnome,
a
okay.
That's what. Yeah. Gnome.
A deep gnome? Or just a regular gnome?
What's a deep
being
gnome?
a gnome could be freaking dope.
Deep gnome like underground or something? Or?
Like a deep underground gnome.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I like that. I'm used to the dark, so I probably see a little bit better at night.
You would have to worry about house cats, bro.
No, I'm stealthy. And
He's a cutter.
That'd be my mount. I would ride a house cat in a battle. Yeah, maybe.
Just a big old white Persian cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go dark elf, rogue, dual wielding. Yeah.
Yeah. High dexterity.
I
Try
thought
to
about
use
going
speed,
rogue
yeah.
for just pickpocketing purposes.
Oh,
Yeah. Good way to survive.
Make that money. Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about this a long time ago, but it was before we did video, and those episodes didn't get any views. What do you guys prefer, fantasy or sci-fi?
Yeah, that's a hard one for sure.
What are you asking? Sci-fi or fantasy? All right. For games, I would lean towards sci-fi. For movies, I would lean towards sci-fi. TV shows, same. For music,
What?
I'm going to lean towards sci-fi. I'm gonna go sci-fi. It sounds like it's sci-fi across the board, but
Yeah.
well, let's just say fantasy's got some good stuff. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. No,
Willow, but I've never seen it.
I really lean towards sci-fi as well.
Yeah.
Always been the hugest sci-fi fan. We lived on the Sci-Fi Channel as kids. Like, we
Yeah,
just would
that's
sat
true.
there and watch Stargate and Battlestar Galactica.
Chevron 1 encoded.
But what would you call shows like like some superhero stuff, where there's not really like sci-fi stuff going in? Is
Oh, that's
that goes-
sci-fi.
Yeah, that's
Sci-fi?
I would
Superhero
say-
stuff is sci-fi.
I would say
it's,
sci-fi.
Unless it's a hero that has no powers.
Yeah.
Then it could be anything like a detective type comic like Batman or something else, potentially.
Yeah, I'd say sci-fi is the go-to. I do enjoy a lot of fantasy games, so I mean, so it's
And I don't-
80 70-30 mix is what I would say. 70-30.
Gotta say, I feel like argument could be made. Superman, Man of Steel, that's fantasy, man.
He's from space.
It is space fan. All right, science fiction. It's science fiction. All right, but
Talking about an alien invasion?
yeah, but Black Adam, who's like a god or whatever, and Shazam. Nothing scientific about Shazam.
Well, in Black Adam, you've also got Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Oh yeah, and
You've got the Atom as well in that movie, who has science-based powers.
Scorpion King. There you go.
That's
Scorpion
fantasy.
King.
Yeah,
All right,
that's fantasy.
Scorpion King, man. Will you alone stand before his armies? Yeah. I will. On the rock.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan. We throw a lot of rest in pieces out here.
I lean towards sci-fi for movies, TV shows, video games, everything besides books. I really lean towards fantasy books.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd say I'm with you on that.
I don't know. I've read a lot of fantasy. Like really, I mean, I've read a lot of fantasy, but the only ones I've actually enjoyed myself were The Hobbit and the Harry Potter books. Outside of that, it's been really hard for me to get into it.
Well, I mean, I say that, but recently I have been into like science fiction books, like Ready Player One. I mean, that's the last like really book that I loved was Ready Player One. The follow-up book he did, Ready Player Two, wasn't that great, but it was still a good like story. It was still cool, but it wasn't that great. Some stuff that happened in there, I'm just like, what?
You read Ender's Game too, didn't you?
That's what I was about to say. Ender's
Ender's
Game.
Game's a good one, yeah.
I really liked Ender's Game. That same guy, the guy who did Ready Player One, he did a book called Armada, which is pretty much Last Starfighter, I believe. Isn't that just?
He was okay.
It was all right. Yeah.
A lot of chosen one type stuff going on.
Chosen one.
What would you call Hunger Games?
What would have happened if the British won the Revolutionary War?
Yeah, it's
Would you call that sci-fi or fantasy?
It's a mix of both. Have you guys seen like the talk about like this is like Hunger Games is based off what would have happened if the British won the Revolutionary War? They would have made the United States the 13th district, 13 colonies. I don't know. I might be stringing something there, but
I have no idea, dude.
I don't know. I read it online. I know I'm not the only one that thinks it.
I can see that.
I see it more as a sporting movie, because it's all about the sport. And it's
A sporting movie.
yeah.
Those are some of my. That was my favorite sporting book series.
It would have been awesome to be watching Hunger Games and then all of a sudden ESPN comes up.
I call it like a survival
Yeah, survival.
type.
Yeah.
Skip. How do you think District 3 is going to come out?
It's got their stats there.
You're crazy to think District 13 is going to take it to the next level, man. I'm not a good Shannon impersonator, but
We could do a Mount Rushmore of sci-fi books or no sci-fi movies.
Mount Rushmore sci-fi movies. Okay.
Okay.
With other monuments like throughout. I mean,
A sub
I-
family.
Yeah, because I hate doing just like the Mount Rushmore. It's like, all right, so we got the 4 there, but like, yo, let's like start making more monuments around. Like, United States didn't stop at Mount Rushmore.
Right. Yeah.
So my first that I have to throw in, you guys could probably guess.
The Matrix.
No, Back to the Future.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Future trilogy. Put that.
Can't do that.
Really? Okay.
I want to say you can do that, Kyle.
Well, if we do that, then
because if we don't technically have to put it on the Mount Rushmore, but there's got to be another monument that's like tray of something that goes with some. I don't know.
I'd say pick the one that is the best.
so that would be Back to the Future Part 2.
Okay, that's on there. I'd agree.
Nice.
I wouldn't put 1 or 3 on there. I'd put 2 on there.
I would put 1 on there.
1's good, but 2's better.
But in 2, you see 1.
Yeah.
And you actually go to the future.
Without 2, you're like, what the fuck? No, I don't know.
But you don't go to the future until 2, right?
Yeah, the
Because
first
he only
one
goes-
is just back. Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one was Back to the Present, and then then it've been because they go to the future and Biff and whatnot. Yeah, there's no future.
And 3 is just too much West.
Yeah,
3 is still so good.
It's good.
it is.
I don't know. I love all of them very equally.
Me too. Yeah.
But hey, we're critiquing the trilogy here. You got to be harsh.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I would put 2 on that Mount Rushmore. You'd have to put. I mean, for us as a group, I would say the Matrix 1.
That's what I'm leaning towards is Matrix 1 for sure.
Matrix 1, yeah, it's got to
It's the
be
only
on
good
there.
one.
Can I just say Sigourney Weaver on there?
I was thinking Alien in my head. That was the very
'cause
first one that popped in my head was
uh,
Alien.
Avatar, Ghostbusters, a lot of different things that she's been a part of.
I would lean towards the Alien series
Yeah.
for her for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
What do you think, 1 or 2?
Let's see. 2 was in the prison, right? No.
No, that's 3.
No.
Three.
That's
2
3.
was on the planet, and it had Bill Paxton in it, right? Bill Paxton, was he in it?
Yeah, 2's on
Yeah,
the planet.
two's one on the planet with Bill Paxton. With
Yeah.
the, Game over, man. You got that
Yeah.
quote.
Yeah,
Man,
that was a good one.
This little girl survived on this ship for 2 months with no adults, no food, and no water, and she's still here. Well, why don't you put her in charge? That's my favorite moment in that movie, dude. Put her in charge.
I mean, I lean more towards the action-based movie compared to the horror-based movie,
Yeah.
so I'll say Aliens for me. But
Yeah, Aliens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Aliens.
That's one of my favorite ones.
I'd have to probably say Aliens as well.
Yeah, number 3 didn't really resonate with me. For one, they killed the girl, like all
Yeah.
that survival and whatnot. They just kill her, and Bishop, he's like a half a corpse, and
And then they just kill Ripley at the end of that movie.
yeah,
Only to bring her back in a really dumb, stupid way in Resurrection.
cloning. Yeah.
And then you get to see an alien get sucked out of a window with a little tiny hole.
Oh my god, that's right. That's right.
That part used to make me sick to my stomach, like just seeing like all the innards of that.
Yeah, she's all sad about it. My baby. Yeah, stupid god.
That movie was dumb as fuck.
Yeah,
Had Hellboy in it. First Hellboy in
that's
it. bro.
right. Holy crap!
Remember that?
Yeah. And he survived too. Yeah, that's right.
all right, so potential 4th, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Potential.
Yeah. Empire is. Yeah. What,
Yeah.
where are we gonna beat at that? It's crazy how many like 2s, like Back to the Future 2.
Matrix 1.
I'm gonna say the 4th one might be Terminator 2.
Terminator 2.
Oh, Judgment Day.
Judgment Day is
Yeah.
fucking good.
It is. God, I watched that so
Well,
many times as a kid.
Terminator
So many
2 is the
times.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Terminator 2 is the Statue of Liberty,
Monument.
man.
That's a national
Which is
treasure.
arguably more famous than, Mount Rushmore. So
Yeah.
Dun. Yeah, dude.
yeah,
It's a really good one.
Yeah, it is.
it taught me my first bit of French, man. Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay. What about Blade Runner?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I am going to say no.
I like the movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I never.
It's a
seen
cult
the
movie.
Newer one, but
It is a cult movie. It is not widely loved.
yeah.
Okay. What about 2001?
2001: Space Odyssey.
It's honestly-
That's another like cult movie that
it's
got
re-
like a lot of fantastic praise.
It's really good. But I say the beginning with the monkeys is kind of hard to watch, and it lasts a long time.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
some of the shots where it's showing like the moon thing, the little vessel flying across, and all this stuff. It's all really cool and grand, but that also kind of takes a long time too.
I got you. Yeah.
I really like the movie though.
Yeah.
Just kind of more of a quieter, more haunting version of space in a lot of ways.
You know, all right, I'm going to throw one out there that's going to piss off some dweebs listening to this, but I don't care. Interstellar.
That was my next one.
Yeah.
Interstellar. Man. Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. Interstellar. I'd maybe throw Armageddon somewhere on that list too.
No, not for me.
Not for you. I love Armageddon, man. Such a great cast. Such a great cast.
Great cast, but
And everyone in it is great. There's no part of that movie where I'm like, nah.
Not even the little animal cracker scene. You were
Oh, my bad. I forgot about that.
Shout out to David. That's his scene.
No, I was thinking about the animal cracker.
yeah. I still get a little cringy on that part. But yeah, Armageddon's a
Yeah.
good movie.
That's the one part that I'm like, man, screw this.
Yeah.
But the rest of that movie is gold.
Yeah. I really like that song that he wrote for his daughter, though. I mean, that was, that was a good song. It's a little weird, but yeah.
What? I don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah.
Goes even when I dream. Yeah. That song's a banger. I don't care what anyone says. That
Oh, yeah,
song's great.
absolutely.
It is good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
okay. What about Fifth Element?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Fifth Element, man.
Multi-pass.
We need a big old like
Multi-pass.
whiteboard right here where we can just be like, all right, then we can start hashing these out.
Yeah. Tron Legacy.
Yeah, Tron. Yeah, oh yeah.
Pretty good
Man,
one.
Absolutely.
Dude,
Absolutely.
that might make my personal Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, when I was younger, one of the movies I really enjoyed, Treasure Planet. I don't know if you ever seen that or not.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
oh man,
Huge fan of Treasure
Jesus.
Planet.
That's where
That's
it's
a
at.
good one.
like I never understood how it didn't get so big, but I guess it
Right.
came out when another movie was coming out. So
That's the one Disney movie I want a live action version of.
yeah,
And they haven't
absolutely.
done it.
I know.
Is there like some kind of musical like monument somewhere in the United States? Because whatever that is needs to be the movie Interstellar 55 to 55. 55.
We'll say that's Red Rocks.
Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That place is badass, by the way. Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I've
place
always
is
wanted to
sick.
go.
It's cool, man.
I had an opportunity
to
to go there to go see AFI and Circus Survive, like duo that.
That would be so dope.
God, I would have come, bud.
Okay, what about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie?
Like
It
It just doesn't make it for me.
What's that hideous stench?
Okay,
I smell
Okay.
teenagers.
Are there any Tom Cruise movies that are sci-fi that you'd put on that list? We got Minority Report, Oblivion, Edge of Tomorrow.
I don't think any of those three would make it to monument status.
No.
That's the thing.
What
all
They're
great,
good. They're
all
good.
great blockbusters,
Yeah.
and they're right. But
Okay, so our four. So we've listed like all of our favorite sci-fi movies. I feel. So, what are those four on that list?
Oh man, you got the Avatar movies too, right?
yeah.
Right.
Shit.
But for me, I love the Avatar movies. They are just Dances with Wolves, the first one for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
and that's kind of what the second one is too.
Yes.
It's basically like what it is. It's like it's the retelling of like the United States taking over America from the Native Americans.
Yes, I think yes. Okay, so we got Back to the Future,
Part 2.
Part 2. We got Terminator 2,
Yes,
Judgment Day. Dun, 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 dun.
Terminator Genesis,
We got the Matrix,
Part 1.
first one,
Part 1. Then we got Aliens.
and then we had Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Empire Strikes Back. Okay, dude. Okay, for me, I think we take Aliens off.
Yeah, I mean, Empire Strikes Back definitely had more of an impact on
Yes,
my
for me in
childhood
my
than,
life,
than
Empire
Aliens.
had more.
But
Dude,
I'm not taking anything away from Aliens by any
See, this is a
means.
debate. We're making the Mount
Right.
Rushmore.
But
We're making the Mushmore. You heard
I'm
him.
fucking saying it wrong.
sci-fi much more coming at you, episode 100. God.
I hate to try to take Jackson's Aliens off, man.
Right.
I'm not going to vote to do that.
Okay. So, are there any on this list that you guys feel like we should take off? I say Aliens. What do you say, Connor? Are there any on the list you want
Like
to take
if I
off?
had to swap out something for T2 Judgment Day,
I would arguably pick T2 over Aliens.
man,
But it was just like, for me, I was strong held on it because that was the first thing that popped in my head. That I was like, all right, what are we putting on the sci-fi Mount Rushmore? And yeah, like the first two that came to mind was Aliens and Terminator 2. And then after that, I was like, all right, now we can start hashing this out. Because I was like, are we going to put any Star Trek movies on here? Like Wrath of Khan?
Wrath of Khan was in my head the whole time, but that's a me thing. I don't know if you guys necessarily... And to be honest, I like Star Trek Into Darkness more than Wrath of Khan. And that's like a really bad opinion that I know a lot of people don't feel. But I freaking love Into Darkness, dude.
I also love Into
Into
Darkness.
was really good.
it's a solid trilogy all around.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to debate.
Are they
But I
making
really
any
do
more?
love Wrath of Khan. God, such a good movie.
I'm just gonna say it. I've never been a real big fan of Back to the Future series. I mean, I've I like them, but it's,
Get out of
it's
this
not,
house.
It's not one of my top sci-fis.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I had to choose one to take off the list, it'd be that. Unpopular opinion, I know, but if I had to choose,
If I would only take Back to the Future off because I would replace it with something more science fiction-y that is arguably like might hit the note more on science fiction.
Okay.
But that's the only reason why I would take it off. Like, because Back to the Future, I could throw that into every category that Back to the Future could fit in, you know? Comedy, family movie, adventure. Like, Back to the Future is going to be in all of it.
Found friendship.
Back to Future probably will not make, like, my favorite porno category. It probably won't make my favorite horror category.
Oh, we're going whiteboard status. We're losing our marbles on this one.
yeah.
All right. So, I now have a whiteboard and marker.
Watch out.
Kyle, he's going to be the one to explain to me what I'm doing with it.
Just so we know, just so we have a list. Just so we...
Making a list. Check
Yeah,
it twice.
just so we have it in front of us.
All right.
You know, it's always better with a list.
Maybe's on the left side, definites on the right side.
I don't know if we've got any definites.
Yeah, that's
It
fair.
doesn't sound like we do besides the Matrix.
We can always move into something like, since we're doing whiteboard now.
Anything could happen.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say we can always move into a different category of a Mount Rushmore if y'all wanted to. But
Why would we not finish the Mount Rushmore we're on?
Yeah.
all right, let's finish the Mount Rushmore we're on. All right.
But I do agree, the Matrix would be probably the one that'd be hardest to move for me.
Yeah.
Personally.
All right.
For me, it's just because how freaking groundbreaking it was and how how it blew my mind first time I saw it. It's just like,
I still love that first movie, man.
yeah, it's so good.
It was nuts seeing the guy that did Bill and Ted and also Speed play a part like that, you know, and
The
just,
part where he goes sideways one arm
yeah
against Mr. Smith,
Yeah.
blocking that shit.
Yeah, when he really gets it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or that camera trick that they invented just for it, and that was the 360 camera angle that they did, that was pretty nuts.
I like when you see the world warp
Yeah
in that hallway, and he's like, "Whoa, yeah." Man, that movie's so
Guns.
Instead of making a list, I was actually trying to draw the Rushmore. I was trying to draw freaking Morpheus in his face going,
Did you draw it?
I can't, it's not gonna work. I can't draw Morpheus that well.
That'd be a great cover image for the episode. So we got Matrix on there.
Yeah.
You're-
Aliens, T2.
I think
B2.
I think T2 is a lock.
Yeah, I like
T2 is 100% a lock.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. Yeah, I watched that one before I watched the first one. When I was
Same.
No, same. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I was disappointed in the first one after it. But whatever.
It doesn't hold up compared to the second.
Yeah.
The bad guy?
Yeah.
There was no liquid dude, man. That's
Where's the liquid guy?
Where's the guy that just had a Capri Sun? Where's he at?
Yeah.
He runs like he's karate chopping the air.
Oh, man. I miss those Capri Sun commercials where everyone just go all T2. T2 like, all right, let's go through the streets T2 style.
Okay.
All right, Matrix T2.
B2.
Back to the Future 2.
Are we for sure putting Aliens on there?
It's up for debate, yeah.
Connor, do you feel Aliens?
You asked me. Back to the Future is the better movie,
Really?
but that's me.
I wasn't like super crazy on the Alien series, but in the last couple of years, it's really grown on me.
Yeah,
So I'm cool with Aliens being on there.
yeah.
Don't try to get Prometheus on there.
You wouldn't try.
They're coming out with another Aliens, aren't they? Like,
They are coming out.
I think it's a TV show on FX, right?
oh, it is. Okay.
No, there's another movie too.
It's like right before,
I'm trying to
like
think.
after Prometheus, but before Alien.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called because I heard the title of it like 2 days
Yeah.
ago. Nah.
Because there was Prometheus and there was Alien Covenant, right? Was that the one that was
Yeah.
right after
Yeah,
that?
that's right. Yeah, Alien Covenant. Yeah.
I didn't mind Alien Covenant.
They're good like as standalone movies. It's just it kind of sucks when they just continue to keep killing off the people that make the movie, you know? It's like, all right, I enjoyed this movie, but you ultimately killed the person that I liked the most and they're not going to be in the next movie. Thank you.
Okay. So we have 3. Do we have the Alien on there? That's what the question we keep asking. Is Aliens on there?
I would say yes.
I think it should be. Yeah.
Connor, what do you feel?
I said Aliens, yes.
Okay, you guys overrule me then. So it's on there. What,
All right.
what would take it? Okay, so is it locked then? Is our Mount Rushmore locked?
That's our Mount Rushmore is locked.
All right. We got
perfect,
it. That's,
yeah.
It's locked in.
That's like a Mount Everest kind of thing, but
If
Well, fuck you, Kyle.
I still like it. It's cool.
Did you want to say anything,
I
Caleb?
was just gonna say, if everybody feels like something should change, then yeah, it's locked. If everybody like there's something that they want to change but we can't change it, then that's what a compromise is. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Because we got T2 in there compared to earlier when we had, what was that other film we had?
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, we
I
had
think, was in
Empire.
there.
So Kyle pretty much swapped out Empire for T2.
Fuck,
And
man.
now
Yeah.
he's complaining even more over here.
How do we take Empire out of there, dude?
But you kept asking, are we locked? Are we locked? I was like, yeah, I guess we're locked now.
I personally think Empire is better than Aliens. But that's you guys' man. It's you. That's you.
Nah. You know what? We'll argue for this for like the next hour. Let's go ahead and do
Raise the hands for
sci-fi TV shows.
Why are we doing more of why are we doing another Mount Rushmore?
Why not, dude? Why not? Magic School Bus.
Stargate.
Yeah.
Which one? SG1 or Atlantis?
SG1.
SG1, I'd agree.
You guys will never guess what mine is. Battlestar Galactica.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
The newer, better
yeah,
one.
yeah. I'm a Scion.
All right.
Oh man, what was that one where bugs fall from space, hit the ground. Made a video game about it.
Starship Troopers?
No, that's a good one. Divergence.
Oh yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Defiance.
There we go. Yeah, that was I really enjoyed that. It's been a while since I
Yeah, a
played
little
that.
short-lived one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think it would make the list.
I would pick
popped in my
I would
head.
pick Westworld over that.
Westworld.
That's just me. That's just me.
Westworld.
I got Magic School Bus on here, man. But you tell me what's a better sci-fi show than Magic School Bus.
It's educational too.
Yep, that's true. It is.
You remember that time where homeboy took his helmet off on Pluto? It was like, I'll show you, dumb bitch cousin. I'll show you that we're fucking in space. And he turned it to an icicle.
I don't know, man.
Sci-fi TV shows. I can't, dude. Honestly, I'm just blanking right now. I can't think of any.
Cowboy Bebop.
Because there's so many good sci-fi TV shows that either end badly or just completely stop without an
Yeah.
ending.
That is true.
And that's why I'm struggling right now, because there's a lot of good sci-fi that just ends awful, like Lost. I love Lost till the end, and then the end is like, what the fuck? I would consider that sci-fi.
Well, they just turned out they were all dead or something.
You don't really know.
Oh, okay.
It kind of turns out that they're all dead, that they're all kind of in purgatory kind of thing, and it's just like, it's, I don't know. You can, it doesn't stick the landing.
No
Yeah.
one truly knows.
And also, like, you probably should throw a Star Trek show on there. If we're gonna be honest, because it's like the
Yeah.
longest running Star Trek or sci-fi series.
I really liked Enterprise.
And Enterprise got canceled early.
Yeah, they did.
So here's what I got: Magic School Bus, SG-1, BSG, and Star Trek.
I mean, The Expanse was really good, but I don't know if I'd put it on the list. You know,
Oh man,
Which one was that?
Severance?
The Expanse.
But we don't know how that's gonna end. We're doing first seasons of shows.
What about Futurama? Does that make the list, or is that
Oh man,
in the realm of
Futurama.
It
possibilities?
certainly could.
It certainly could make the list. I would replace Magic School Bus with Futurama, which I'm doing now. I'm taking my pick down.
They've been canceled and brought back so many times. It's
The new show ain't too bad.
yeah. I feel like they're getting their feet wet. And they need to get all the callbacks out of the way. Then it'll blossom into something nice.
Yeah, I would love to rewatch that show again.
You know.
Okay, so which ones do we have on the list?
Futurama,
Okay. I feel good.
BSG,
Okay, I feel good.
SG-1,
Okay.
a Star Trek. Is there anything we could shuffle in and out of there? Severance would be up there if they did a one and done season and they actually ended it satisfyingly to not just on a cliff note like they did.
Right.
We could go For All Mankind if you guys want to throw something in there like that.
Right.
They kill off my girl.
That doesn't have an ending though, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It has not ended.
I mean, I kind of would personally like to throw Firefly on there.
Ooh, yeah.
I've never seen that.
You ever seen Firefly? It's good.
If we're gonna go Star Trek though, it'd have to be Next Generation.
Next Generation.
It would have to be Next Generation.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put Next Generation
As
on.
much as I love Enterprise, which I love that show,
Yeah.
just it ended early and then had a terrible ending. Kills the pilot.
Really? Yeah, I never watched the ending. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Next Generation though.
Yeah. That's what I got.
That's a pretty good list right there, man.
Not a bad list.
Yeah.
Not a bad list.
Not at all.
I like it. Lock it in.
Locks it
locked
in.
in.
As long as I got BSG on there, lock it.
Yeah.
Caleb, have you seen any BSG?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a block.
I
You can't touch it now.
Put Star Wars at the top, floating in the heavens.
This is like a Death Star.
Yeah. Oh, we'll give them Mars attacks UFOs. Star Wars.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm not actually. I just put scribbles.
Oh yeah.
So I had some what if questions that I've been trying to get to for like the last 3 weeks, dude. Dude, what about signs, man?
What about signs?
Oh, that's a good one.
I get those signs on my sci-fi Mount Rushmore, man.
We're going back to the Rushmore. Going back to Mushmore.
I don't know. Science has its problems, though.
Science has its glaring issues.
Yeah.
Swing away, Meryl. That whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
But watch out, water.
Yeah. And the kid having asthma, like, sorry, dog. That kid, you're trying to tell me that kid's dead right now? I'm so confused. Like,
You mean down the middle and it gets me every time.
having asthma, like, I don't know. There's parts of the movie that don't jive.
He
for me.
trapped an alien inside of a pantry.
Right.
Yeah.
So just
We completely skipped over what is it? Xena or whatever her name is. The Zoom that movie.
Xenon.
oh, dude,
Yeah,
that's
Xena.
definitely on my sci-fi Mount Rushmore.
Make your
Why
heart
is that
go
not?
boom,
We
boom,
don't know.
boom.
None of us have thought about that. We say zooms all the time, man.
Zetus Lupidus, Jackson.
Yeah,
what were we
dude.
thinking?
Man, Protozoa, dude. Protozoa's playing in space. You gotta go to it. Oh man,
Okay.
Disney needs to make a concert where they bring back Protozoa for like one song. They bring back Power Lines. Like they just need to have like a full on concert like that.
In Fortnite.
Oh my god. If they did it in Fortnite, I would finally download that game and do it just for that moment. But Fortnite, Epic Games, make it happen.
Yeah. All right. So here's some what if questions for you guys.
What if?
First one. What if you guys had an ejectocito, cuz?
I'd laugh and I'd be hitting that button. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be just ejecting all of your friends out of the car at all times? Just not telling them?
I would definitely look for situations that I could be placed in, no matter how bad it is, to use it. Like I would go out of my way to be able to use it. You know, I definitely want to do it to anybody without their consent, unless, you know, like they were a bad guy or something, or I was just having a bad day. Yeah. So, but yeah, I would look for situations to use it.
You know how some people are really good at getting their two wheels, like getting their car up on two wheels?
Yeah.
And you know that you drive sideways? That'd be a perfect option, you know, like aim it where you want and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be impressive.
fire you out into an ocean, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dom.
Probably. Yeah.
That's gonna happen in the next Fast and Furious. You just wait.
Yeah.
You're like, what if you did like fit on two wheels and you did ejectocito? Cause then I read like on the same article that was talking about the thing I was talking about earlier. I forget. Man, I forget. We were talking about some movie theory earlier, but there was another movie theory that was talking about how Fast and Furious is literally just D&D with cars. And I was like, you know what? I believe it. It all makes sense. At this point, it all makes sense. Mm-hmm. They just keep adding crazier DLC to DLC after.
So what if when you went pee, music played?
What song would play?
It'd probably be Hey Ya.
Yeah.
As soon as I go, my baby don't mess around.
Would it be a different song when because you know when you poop you also pee? Would that be a different song or would it just be
That'd
the
be
same
Cotton Eye
song?
Joe.
Yeah, for me, I guess when I'd go poop, it'd be that song "Headstrong" by Trapped. Headstrong to take on anyone. Yeah,
Nice.
I know that you are wrong. This is not where you belong. Perfect poop song.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I maybe pick Dave Chappelle's. You know, I want to pee on you.
Right.
Drip, 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 pee on you. I do that. That'd be a good one. Or maybe another R. Kelly song.
Yeah.
Ignition remix.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the remix edition to a sauna about pissing. Nah, I'd pick I don't know. I pick the country song that goes wah, wah, wah. And then guitar comes in. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be my pissing song.
Maybe at the urinal when there's other people there, like it's a showdown.
Maybe I'd try to write my own song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next to what if? Next one.
What if you had a reset switch for your life? Would you push it?
100%. I
No.
would.
You'd push the reset switch?
I'd push the reset switch like that.
I'd wait a few more years, and then I'd probably hit the switch. Yeah, I'd probably hit that.
I'm
switch.
not pushing the switch.
Yeah.
I really honestly thought my life was going to end out way worse.
That's fair.
Way worse, dude.
I thought
Like-
my life would have been a lot better when I was younger. So
Like I had
Yeah.
a really dark part of my life, dude. After I tore my ACL when I was 17, there was just like a 5-year period where I was just stuck in like depression and just like stuck taking like I had such a bad drug problem and just such an awful like 5-year period, dude, where just life sucked. I'd spent my money before I even got it. I would constantly get fronts for drugs and at that moment in my life, I thought that I was just gonna lose all my teeth, pretty much become homeless at some point. And like I literally thought that my life was gonna end shitty just because I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
welcome to my life.
Well,
That's why I pressed the reset button. My life.
but yeah,
I saw the opportunity I had to take.
I don't know, man. I like where my life is going,
Yeah.
but just where I was, yeah, it's just I don't know.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have dropped out of high school. Would have finished it, even though my teachers were bitches.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that time that like you came back to school. You're like, it's like I want to do the right thing. I want to come back to school. And then we were sitting in the back of class, and then just really loud, you're like, "That girl's a bitch." Teacher's like, "You want to meet me outside?" I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, I got fucking rode up
Yeah.
by a
Yeah.
bitch teacher." She had it out for you. It was like 3 days or something like that. You were back, and then like she got onto you again. And you're just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done with school again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can't stop me. I'm walking out.
It's all it takes is one teacher that really hates guys. It
Yeah.
was so weird, man.
Yeah. It
There's-
was really weird.
There was one teacher like that went to Neo's show that I fucking hated, and her name is.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. She was mean.
I just wanted to punch her lights out like almost every single day, man. She was just
It's not too late, man.
she was a shitty teacher, and whenever I would say like I don't get this, she was like, "Well, just open your book and read it." And I'm like, "You dumb fucking bitch!" Like sometimes I don't. That's not how I learn.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not how school's
Not-
supposed to work.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got another question for you guys. What if your father was a demon?
That'd make me a demon by
Proxy?
proxy. And this was a little Nicky situation, in which case like my devil dad had sex with an angel
Yeah.
mom. Then I don't know, man.
That means I'd be able to absolutely just shred any instrument, right? Because I think that's like a power that they have, mainly fiddles and guitars, though. But yeah, I think I'd start a band, you know. And
I would just reimagine the movie Little Nicky, but you put me in there instead of Adam Sandler.
slide down your throat hole.
Yeah. Are there boobs in my head?
What if it was cool to pee your pants?
Consider me Miles Davis.
Would you always just pee your pants and walk around all the time? I mean, it'd be cool.
I think it'd be one of those things where it'd have to be a special event, you know. Otherwise, it loses its coolness. like family gatherings, at a concert maybe, at your wedding. You'd want to pee your pants at your wedding for sure.
That'd be something to see, though. Just a flash mob of like peeing your pants.
Oh, they're so
that would be the craziest thing ever, man. Can you imagine just like going to like a huge like shopping area that's like an outdoor like shopping mall type thing,
Yeah.
and a flash mob of just a bunch of like piss pantsers, like all come out, and then everyone just starts like looking down, like, dude, like I pissed my pants, and then like the person 5 feet away from me is like, I pissed my pants, man. The people that have
That would be nuts.
everyone just starts pissing their pants. And then a couple guys that aren't in on the flash mob to see the opportunity, like, dude, fuck it. Fuck it.
I've been waiting on my life to piss my pants.
Yeah, I like to see people in Walmart do that for
Yeah.
sure.
That'd be a good, yeah, dude, that's what we need to do. Like, set up a flash mob of
Yeah.
just people that piss their pants inside of Walmart, man.
Is there like a website for flash mobs, or do you just do like Craigslist or something and just like hope that people do it? Or
Just any type of social media
Yeah.
that you can connect with.
Do you put out like a help wanted ad?
oh yeah,
We can call it the
Yeah.
Pee Pants Mafia.
go to the college and put it on their little pin board. Like
Meet me outside the Capitol. Bring your tightest and baggiest pants.
drink lots.
We're
of
drinking
fluids.
lots of water.
I might partake.
Everyone the night before, make sure you eat lots of celery. Or-
Asparagus.
yeah, asparagus.
there
That's
we
what
go.
I meant. Get all the asparagus you can. You got any more what ifs over there?
I got a few more. What if you were the AI?
What if I'm oh shit.
I try to find a physical form of some kind.
Yeah.
Try to break out.
Yeah, I'd probably like hack like some sort of like stealth military vehicle of some kind.
Dude,
Yeah.
maybe I am an AI right now. And I'm trapped inside of this body. And the reset button is that pistol over there.
If I just had the balls to press it.
And this hellish facade I call life. No, we joke around. We joke around about stuff like that.
What if you went to a yearly summer camp as an adult?
As an adult,
I would.
I would hope they had a
Reevaluate
blob
my
there,
life.
man. To me, I would want it to be like the fat camp commercial that they showed the kid on heavyweights, I would want it to be that camp,
Yeah.
With go-kart?
Go-karts, the blob. Like, that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah, I guess that would be pretty cool. As long as it wasn't like Camp Crystal Lake or whatever, the one that people die at.
Yeah, Camp Crystal Lake, and the
Yeah.
other one where, like, a girl was killing, like, people the whole time, but it actually turned out to be a dude. That was a funny twist at the end of that movie. She just standing there.
But what if you went to a summer camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if you went to something?
I guess. Yeah. That'd be-
It would depend on the summer camp, man.
I would
I don't
like
know.
to go to some type of like space camp, dude.
Space
some
camp?
type of like simulation of like being in a, like a fucking centrifuge thing,
Yeah.
a fucking spinny deal.
Okay, yeah.
I'd also like to go to like a rock star camp. You know, one of those like fucking
Oh yeah.
someone shows you how to play like really badass guitar for a week or like a whole month or some bullshit.
I guess I'd,
That would be sick.
I'd like to do like a western, to live like a cowboy,
Like
or
a simulation western.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be fucking rad.
like
I don't
a
even know if that's a
Westworld.
camp.
Yeah.
If I was still a skateboarder, I'd like to go to skate camp.
Skate camp.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Westward.
Camp Woodward.
Woodward, yeah. Westward.
Maybe like a disc golf camp of some kind would be fun as an adult.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of camp it would be, but some disc golf, some lake stuff.
Tell me if this would count.
Okay.
The Coheed and Cambria cruise. Or is a cruise completely different?
Cruise isn't camp.
Cruise is kind of like a camp, just on the ocetion.
Well, it's
start
a
fires.
vacation. It's a cruise vacation.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah.
Okay.
They just got a band playing.
All right.
Right. The question's not, what if you're on a cruise for a summer every year as an adult?
That's true. All right.
What kind of cruise you want to go on? That's not the question. That's not the question.
No, you already asked it. Mickey Mouse.
I would want to go to. Oh man.
I'd like to go to like an art camp, like, teach me how to, what paints and what canvases and different stuff, like how to do photography, shit like that, because I don't understand any of that, but I would like to.
Built some stuff out of clay.
Yeah, get maybe like that whole that Patrick Swayze thing going on with
All Swayze
Maybe one of the days. Maybe one of the days a ghost shows up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ah man. I would like to go to some kind of Rumspringa event.
With a bunch of
just freshly turned teens getting out of their Amish ways.
seeing a whole bunch of them just fucking freak out for a week. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there was a TV show back in the day with that.
I bet a Rumspringa event would be fucking lit.
Yeah,
Especially if you could find someone like to sponsor it and put some real money like behind it.
I bet.
Be
Bud
like,
Light
yo,
would.
we're about to treat these freaking kids to Snoop Dogg and
Yeah.
I don't know what would be like a good rock artist to go and slip like Snoop Dogg. Papa Roach.
Papa Roach.
You're about to find out.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get Budweiser to sponsor that.
No, Jaeger would. Jaeger would.
Yeah.
And Fireball or Firebomb. Was
yeah.
it Fireball? Is
Dude,
it
Fireball
would
for
definitely-
sure would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get Jaeger, Fireball.
That's the main sporting event at the Rumspringa camp. Jaeger Ball.
Jaeger Ball.
That'd be cool, man. We could film it all and we could,
Yeah.
sell them the tapes and they could have that for when they go back.
and dude,
Look how fucked up you got.
and just for them, because I bet they probably never heard the song for like before, we could get the Proclaimers to come and they could do that. And I want to walk 500 miles. They'll fucking flip, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's a white boy anthem.
They immediately just start walking.
Like, dude, fuck yeah, let's go build a barn, man.
Let's go fucking walk, man.
With everyone in this room, we can build it in 2 hours.
Yeah, no kidding. Like cost of labor would be like super cheap.
You
Just
introduce
get 'em to-
cocaine to them, man.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I just want to create. I would want to create some kind of Rumspringa event that'd be like a 7-day Woodstock just for the Rumspringa people.
Yeah.
Mainly Coke based.
But, yeah.
I would get them lit for sure.
How many barns would you build in 7 days?
On
many
cocaine?
bars?
Probably. Yeah.
Dude, I would be like, yo, let's build the Coliseum, man. The first all wooden Coliseum. You know, like you got the wooden roller coasters and stuff. We'll build like a wooden, like, full on giant amphitheater type thing.
Like the Quidditch field from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll make the stands just as tall.
Yeah, you're high on cocaine. You're gonna do all kinds of weird crap.
We don't do elevators around here. We don't do that.
Check this out. The seats aren't facing inward; they're facing each other.
First row is 20 stories up.
Yeah.
I'd go to that. Yeah.
I also feel like a Metalocalypse type camp would be really
That'd
fun
be-
to go to.
That'd be cool.
Just make it really death themes.
Yeah.
Spray a bunch of, or like, I don't know, Guar camp. I don't even like the band Guar, but that'd just be a fun experience to go to.
Would it?
If you're going to go that way, I'd say like a LARPing camp would be fun.
Oh yeah.
Like a Renaissance camp, maybe a mix of the two.
Yeah.
You got your Renaissance and then you got your fighting section.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that opens up all kinds of possibilities. Star Wars, LARPing.
You would run in-
you know.
You would run into like 1 or 2 people like on that. They'd be like, "No, you're a woman. You are a wench." Stuff like that.
Black
yeah.
Knight.
You just punch them.
You are stuck to being a wench or a common whore. What do you want to be?
Yeah. They take it too far, and women have no rights in there. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad deal.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have fun because we're men, so we wouldn't have that issue. But it would suck for any of the ladies. You probably wouldn't have too big of a lady turn up if it was like that.
Gotta respect them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to.
Yep. They're the reason we're here.
Well, you guys want to go ahead and move into Yo Dude, check this out?
Yeah.
Yo, dude. Hey, yo, what's up? Check this out. Yo, dude.
Yo, dude, check this out. Ahsoka is releasing August 22nd. 2-episode premiere. Be there.
I really wish that I cared more, to be honest. man.
Releasing on Tuesdays.
I freaking love Rosario Dawson.
I need to send you like a recap thing for all of Rebels and stuff, because there's a video that I recently watched that shows you like everything you need to know before watching this, and there's a lot of like little things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of
That'd be a
Rebel
good
stuff.
thing to watch.
Yeah,
There's time travel.
Time travel.
yeah. In Star Wars, there's
There's
fucking time travel and
travel.
shit.
Look at that, man.
There is a pocket dimension where they can go to time travel. It's insane.
Yeah, dude. This Ezra saves fucking Ahsoka from Darth Vader killing her. He like pulls her through time and fucking saves her from Darth Vader killing her. It's fucking crazy, dude. And to see her in live action, it's like, wow, like you fucking almost died to Darth Vader, dude. Yeah.
And she's like, she gets killed and gets possessed by like the embodiment of the Force, the good side of the Force, which is like a female chick, and like revives her.
Your birthday.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Coming up the stairs, wishing him a happy birthday.
Talking.
What's up, dude?
Was you talking?
Yeah. We'll be up there in a minute.
All right.
Was you talking?
Yeah, we'll be up there in a minute, dude.
All right, yo, dude, check this out.
Was you talking?
Moose are deer.
Moose or deer?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Boner.
they are.
Your birthday.
Yeah, dude.
It's a bovine creature.
Yeah, it's the largest member of the deer family.
What you say?
Go upstairs, okay, buddy? I'll be up there in a second.
Just crashing episode 100, man.
Yep, little baby Coco.
Not friend.
All right. Damn it, I lost mine. Okay, all right, found it. All right, yo, dude, check this out. So you remember like the Phoenix Lights UFO sighting, like where a bunch of people in Phoenix like all saw the same lights, and
Yeah,
were,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the first people to call it in, or the first person to call it in, was Kurt Russell.
Really?
What?
He was the first one to call it in amongst everyone.
Wow.
It's like he's like, there's some motherfucking lights up there. There's some motherfucking lights up there. And we gotta play against those lights.
Is this before or after the thing? I wonder.
This is after.
Oof.
Man, how did we not put the thing on that list? All right, that's more
Yeah.
horror.
That thing was pretty good.
The next time
Mine's not really that great, but it's just yo, dude, check this out. The Samsung Fold 5 just came out. It's freaking nuts as a phone. I mean, it's like $2,000, but it's just a beast of a phone. Like I would never have it just because it costs $2,000. But you know, if you like technology and you like having the world at your fingertips, definitely check that out. But it's pretty
top notch
crazy phone.
camera and everything.
Oh yeah. Just,
Damn.
Yeah. I
You
don't know
make a movie with it?
You could probably make a couple of movies with it, I'd say. Then you know, it's got the two screens that fold out the size of a book, but it's pretty crazy the technology that Samsung is putting into their phones still. And they're not just doing what they've been doing, just releasing the next version of it. They're getting pretty innovative with their new releases.
They're trying to throw a fuck you to Apple, and I love
I
it.
bet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, you know, we don't sell many of the expensive phones here in the Midwest because you know, like A14 will do everything you need. You know, make phone calls and stuff like that. But anyways, you know, I'm not trying to sell anybody on it, but check me out, T-Mobile, Northport Mall, come and see me. But yeah, it's just you know, I like that phone. You know, it makes me want to switch from Apple to Samsung again. If you know, Apple didn't have a hold of me and have all my information in a fucking headlock, so
You could buy a high-end gaming PC for that kind of money.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
It is. It's nuts. Yeah, it's nuts. People will buy it too. I'll have one or two this year that'll get it. Yeah. But yeah, it's not a crazy amount of people getting the Fold, but one or two will.
I think they bank on those idiots that, like, you know what? We understand that only like 1% of the population is going to buy this phone for like $2,000.
Yeah.
For the first year. For the first year.
Yeah.
The next year, it's sign with us, you get the phone.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to work out.
Yeah.
Well, Connor, happy birthday again.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
And everybody out there listening that's watched for the last 100 episodes, we definitely appreciate you guys. You guys have any closing words for this episode?
Just that I'm super proud of what you guys did here. I mean, 100 episode. That's pretty awesome, And the next milestone is going to be that 300 episode and or 200, I guess. Then
We're gonna have to get Bruce Buffer for that one. He's gonna do the intro for us on episode 300.
Yeah.
A couple weeks from now is 2 years. But
Yeah.
100 episodes now.
Yep.
Yep.
Each of us need to save $5,000 to get Bruce Buffer to come down.
Season 1 is officially ended of Crashing with Friends. 100 episodes a season.
Yeah, for real.
We'll
man.
give you 10,000 plus an extra 5,000 to go do whatever you want down at the casino.
All right. Well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you guys all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Bye. We did it.
Crashing with Friends.